Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nancy from Neha Inc. here at Henry Street, Handball Courts. The metal fencing has been put on probably in the last week and a half or so. And I'm looking at it from the angle going out one of the streets. If you look, I'm just going to rotate the phone. This is where the fire station's gonna be and the street that you can exit from Henry Street. And there's another way that you can go around through the baseball field if you drive through that way and make a right. And this is Henry Street Handball Courts right here. William managed to get in, so I am gonna follow suit. And I'm just gonna take you around. You know, they placed some decorative stone, some trees. There's a tree on the right there. Another tree, the second tree. The third tree. They're still putting on some kind of fencing. There's some fence posts and fence lying around. So there's two openings. One, the white opening on the right, and there's an opening right in between. There's no gate. So the only concern that we have is the balls going out.
Mama, we're gonna go in here.
I'm gonna make it through here because I think that's how they're getting in.
Yeah, we're part of the project.
We're part of the project. So we're going through. And they're growing grass in here. So we're gonna go around.
We're part of the project.
We're part of the project.
Yeah, we're part of the project for the
We're
handball court.
Oh.
No, we're just looking at it.
Looking at the court. They told you.
I want to see when the sun is here and, you know, like how the sun hits and stuff like that.
So this is court number 2 on this side, facing the back of the street. The wall is pretty smooth. There's no lines yet, but there's a lot of feet action here. And on the other side, so the asphalt has to curate a bit. See, so you can see the whole height, 16 by 20. The opening where William is coming from on the right, there's an opening there, you know, for the pathway so you could come in. The basketball court, which is right behind one of the courts.
Yeah, this is supposed to go to the fence.
And the kids are having a field day with the remote cars on the field.
Like balls are going to end up in different places, you know what I mean? Like I can see that the ball, if it goes left, it's going to end up in the baseball field, you're going to have to go around.
And in the opening here on this side, which is more than 12 feet.
Yeah, that's big.
That's a big opening.
Yeah, you know, the ball's going to go that way, but like I said, there's fencing here. You have fencing on the side, you have fencing. You know, there's some places that have no fencing whatsoever. At least we have fencing, you know what I mean? Like, there's fence on the side, there's fence here. That's going to be grass. It's going to slow the ball down a little bit. But it is going to be sometimes that the ball is going to go that way. Even if either side you play on. If you're playing on this side, you get an angle shot, it's going to go out that way.
Yep.
But the grass should slow it down before it gets to the street. You know what I mean? Not all the balls. Some will make it to the street.
Yeah.
But it's still not going to be that bad. At least it has fencing. You know what I mean? Like my opinion would have been that they would have considered, or unless they could do this later, you know, the fencing. You know, this is open. It would have been better if it was like you know, up to here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And with a small space, you know, because it's
Like an extra 6 feet?
an extra like 8 feet. Yeah.
8 feet, 6 to 8 feet.
Yeah, you know, because they already got the pole, and that's the main post.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't mean you can't add to it, but it would have been better.
Is it possible to add to it?
You know, like I said, that's not a deal breaker because there is fencing. You know, like just think about Tennis Fade and all the other places will have zero fencing for
I'm not
30
talking
years.
about, look at that layout. It's right into a street.
No, it is into grass.
Well,
and then into street.
Yeah, the grass.
The grass
but,
is going to slow it down a lot, but, you know, some of them may make it to the street.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, for the most part, I think it'll slow it down a good amount. But once it's hitting, it's not going to make it that far.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll probably just have to get the ball.
Well, we'll see.
You know what I mean?
And people need to be aware this wood over here on the right, so they're not running right.
Yeah, no, that's far though. You know, you're gonna have somebody if that's even still there. You're gonna have somebody's bench.
Somebody's bench.
Sitting there.
Ha! All right, so we're happy so far.
No, this is good running space though.
A good running space on the side. That's 10 and 10.
Yeah, this is good running space. I want to see the running space for this side, for this fence.
Okay.
But it's still good. You know what I mean? You need to go from here. To here is already like 9 feet, 9.5 feet or so. Plus, if you go for that 10, this wall might have the line. They have a foot right on it, so you have all this running space. You have about what Crompton has to the left, to the right, maybe a little more.
Mm-hmm.
You know how Crompton has to run to a fence? That's more than enough. You can even ref on this, you know what I mean? A little tighter, but you'll ref on that side too.
Yeah.
If you know, if you have a tournament.
And where the old wooden court is straight ahead, where they planted the new tree. That's where the old wooden court was that was built back in July, August of 2017.
Right now the sun is behind you. That's what I wanted to check.
Yeah.
So this is going to be probably the favorable side. As it's hitting you from the side angle. So
Okay, so the sun is about 6 in the evening.
yeah. And it's hitting you from the
It
back.
is June 11, 2023. So the sun is coming from that way. It's setting in. Yep. Uh-huh.
I think that's the only thing. So you want to make sure people don't. It's not painted yet, but
It's not
I'm just
painted
feeling
yet.
How level it is, and
Yep.
you know, this is supposed to get painted. So this is the wall, but also the.
So I'm gonna suggest a different color scheme now because of the opening, and you don't want people to mess it up. So we're gonna talk about it later because I was thinking a beige floor, but I don't want to see a beige floor with a bunch of bike marks.
It all depends. You know what I mean? You're gonna get it anyway. I wouldn't want to sacrifice the good play for dark court floors. See, this is the side that I was saying.
Okay.
The sun in your eyes.
But it's at an angle.
Yeah,
But if it's a little,
but you gotta wear like a visor.
like about 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
it's-
this time is bad.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see.
Well, it's at an angle at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah. So it's right there. So this is bad. Like, it's right in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean you can't play. It means that you gotta wear like a visor or something.
Yeah, visor
If
and
you're playing this side,
sunglasses.
so that's gonna be the preferred side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you know, if you're playing, if it's earlier, it may be totally different. You know.
Okay, let me play some bolita with you for a little bit.